week for the first time. These both teams have only started playing that map since for the past few days, but I got to say, you know, Epsilon certainly looks like they have the upper hand in terms of everything: communication, teamwork, map control as well. Just to provide a little bit more info about those weapon spawns, I don't think we talked about it yet. The plasma caster and the sniper rifle both are on static spawns. They respawn every 2 minutes, and the plasma caster is every three minutes, and the sniper rifle will be 2 minutes. Also, got to talk about the other weapons on the map because we are playing with the default starting weapons here. Of course, looking forward to seeing how the players are reacting to these kind of the default arena settings, how the pro players use them, as well as the power weapon placement as well, getting feedback from these teams. But that makes the weapons like the BMR, the BR, the SMG, the DMR really important, right? Those weapons are on dynamic spawns. They spawn every 20 seconds. Again,
but that's what they need to do. If they can get that timing, they'll know the timings now. They've had a chance to play around. All the teams have kind of been helping each other out, which is fair play to them, you know, giving them the timings and things like that. They've had a chance to feel them out and play them, but they just need to keep control of them. And to be honest with you, if they don't do it on this, they're going to be going home. Players to watch right now: Snipe Drone and VAD, both incredible snipers. However, I've got to be honest, I think it's actually one of the Buck twins who's been getting the sniper rifle. I'm not entirely sure it is, but I think it's one of the Buck twins.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we've seen too much sniping from Snipe Drone. Of course, we know that both these players can do massive damage with it, though, so should the weapon end up in their hands, expect to see them go off and really put points on the board for their team.
But I think it's going to come down, if we've got to be honest, Bravo, I think it's all going to come down to this OS. That thing is just, especially if they somehow manage to get a second one again.
Right.
Not only did they pick up and wasn't challenged, so they knew the timing where CAZ did not, but Jim wasn't even shot throughout the entire thing. You know, they didn't even challenge him. He was getting the kills. No one took any of it off of him. And if they manage to get another double OS setup, CAZ are in trouble and CAZ are going home. That's
the case indeed. You see Vard on your screen here. We're going to be starting things off here with Vard for CAZ Esports. They need to rally back quick and hard, Sims, if they want to force a Game 3 in this series.
Look for him pushing and pressurizing that sniper guard, but the one thing that he needs to be aware of is Jim Bossett. He's been very, very clever. He's been just going around the map, trying to find all the jumps. He knows how to make it up to sniper without even using the backdoor route and going through and coming up past the carbine. At the moment, he can run up the side of the wall. There are some little ledges on there which he's clambered up and found his way up to sniper without even routing, you know, around the normal route that we would see now. Kicking things off then, guys. Here's Game 2 on board with VAD of CAZ Esports right now. Let's see who gets that first OS.
And of course, we saw an incredible Game 2 here in the first series. It looks like a player is flying there into that OS, and it was Buck 57. I gotta say, what he used there was the slide. He tried to get it, but Vard shuts it down.
I just can't get over that brilliant grenade from VAD there as he goes up 2-0 now, moving forward. VAD is looking for another player as we see him pushing back on that ramp at the moment. Sniper is in play, however, he needs to be careful and watch his head. I'm not entirely sure he's got it. Opts to leave the DMR on the floor, and just to update you, it is Hollers on CAZ himself that has the sniper 4-1 the score. CAZ putting a little bit of pressure on Epsilon.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing here from CAZ. This is the opening that we needed to see from them off the game. And of course, in Game 2 was down by a substantial margin. However, CAZ actually putting some points on the board early in this match, indicating that they might want to send this series to a Game 3.
I like this teamwork, though. They're speaking to each other, and 7-2 now the score as VAD picks up a double kill. VAD does not want to go home after this game. He wants to be seeing game number 3 right now. I love where he is. He's just anchoring this back section at the moment, and his teammates are giving him support. There's Hollers with the sniper. Hollers does have the defense. He needs to do work with it, though, and get some kills. 9-2 the scores. We've just passed 11 minutes remaining.
And of course, Overshield is dropping. Let's see what happened there.
OS just got burnt for a second time around. VAD manages to burn the guy as he picks him up. Hollers now just managed to pick up a sniper. Look at that score, though, Bravo. 11-4. Unfortunately, does get bottlenecked by 2 grenades. He does go down. 11-5 the score. Buck 57 now picking up the sniper. Manages to get the snapshot. He's going to be down. In goes the grenade. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill. However, it's going to be Jimbo to see him and see that kill through. 7-12 the score. 10-30 remaining.
And here's what I was worried about. Epsilon Esports, they came back, and they came back hard now. Now they're only down by 5. Buck 57 has a sniper rifle in hand, and we'll have to see that. Last Overshield was burned, so this next Overshield after this, Sims, as we go to his twin brother, Buck 20 with sniper rifle now, will be a big indicator, but it looks like a Snipe Drone tries to hit that ground pound, but misses.
He does indeed, and that's going to be a kill from Buck 20. He does get cleaned up afterwards. 9-16, though. That's a double the score gap at the moment for CAZ, putting some pressure onto Epsilon. 17-10 now as we move forward with Snakey. He's going to find the sniper rifle. Doesn't get the kill. Gets the Spartan charge. Takes one down. There's the OS as well. Can he grab this? Yes, he can. He's got the sniper behind him. This is a big push from CAZ right now. 18-10 the score. Bravo, I've got to say, I did not expect to see this. 19-10 now. CAZ doing some serious
serious work.
Look at CAZ totally turning the game around. If you're just joining us, CAZ Esports lost the first game by 20 kills, 50-30, but they are answering back here in game number 2 on Fathom.
I'm slightly worried that he doesn't know where this player is. He wasn't behind him, which I thought he was. He's going to come around that corner. There's the thrust. It's 57, of course. He managed to shut him down. Snaky with the reversal medals. He looks up the top mid at the moment. His player teammate's gone down. Moving forward, there's the plasma spawn. As we go past, will he grab this SMG down? Opts to get the shotgun instead. Moves forward. That is a big weapon to have when you've got OS at the moment in time. Bravo decides to opt out as he just had his OS ripped off his back.
That's right. Now, I like what I'm seeing from CAZ, though. They're playing this nice and slow. They're just grabbing each of the power weapons, and right now they don't need to push in just yet. But one of the things you're seeing that I really have to point out with the Spartan ability is whenever a player is chasing or maybe has to go out of a doorway, they generally thrust, right? They don't want to get caught off guard by a grenade or a melee. So when they have to go into blind areas, they often thrust in to catch their opponent off guard, and we're seeing that exact thing from Snaky. Look at the score, though, 26-11.
This would be devastating if they threw away this lead and choke this game at the moment. Snaky got a big kill with the shotgun to acquire himself. The sniper lands a headshot straight across the map. CAZ Esports coming out of nowhere and doing some damage to Epsilon. Can they keep up the pressure? That's going to be Hollers with the fresh OS as well. He's still got that weapon in the back pocket, throws down the grenades, trying to get some hit marks, see if anybody's there. Someone is caught off guard, but on mid will land a shot, but he doesn't have the weapon appropriate to finish it off. However, can he land this second shot? He knows he's there, thrusts out of the way. 29-14, Bravo. That is a big score gap to pick up, really. Oh, I'm not entirely sure why he thrusted there. He could have possibly got the shotgun kill.
Oh, look at Buck 20. I think we just saw a stabilize from Buck 20, actually. I don't think we've seen that used in the tournament just yet. Actually uses that stabilize to hover from the treehouse and get the shots into the, from top mid and get the shots into the treehouse.
So many times. I mean, personally, you can turn that on, or you can have that shot on automatic. I personally prefer it on automatic because I like to jump up and just hover and try and see who's there. 18-31, though. Oh, my word. Sniper Drone finally now has the sniper. Let's see what he can do with it.
I don't think Epsilon Esports expected to be in this position, down by 12 in the middle, actually past the halfway of the match right here, down by a significant margin. Epsilon, I have to say, they're such a talented team that they could bring this back, but my goodness, would it require a lot of control.
Snipe Drone doing what he does best, lands the headshot, moving back to see if he's got anyone creeping up from blue. He has the shotguns. If anyone turns around, they're going to get that to the chest as he actually completely reverses back to the blue side at the moment. Finds two people in there just watching that doorway for someone dropping out. Again, if they push up, they're going to get the shotgun, and this weapon is awful.
Jimbo did just make a move there with the overshield, so it's now only 24-33.
Oh my God, Snipe Drone, what a kill. Goes for the triple, but doesn't manage to get it. Quick scope from Snipe Drone, doing exactly what he does best, but he's sprinting around Bravo. His shields haven't regenerated yet, but he's got that shotgun. If anybody comes around there, they're in danger at this moment in time. He's doing work, 25-33. Could we see the Epsilon come back?
Look at him using those sight lines right there. A big double kill from him earlier, but like you said, Snipe Drone, a player that can go off with the sniper rifle, and that's exactly what he's doing as we scan across that overshield to be dropping momentarily.
6 minutes 30 on the clock. He can do a lot. This turns around. What a long-distance shotgun there. He says no as he takes down Bard. You can see in the bottom of the kill feed there, scopes in on a red base. Thrust out of the way of the bullet, though, so doesn't connect whatsoever.
But I have to say, CAZ still putting on a good amount of pressure. Look at that scoreline, 28-36. So CAZ is not just letting the Epsilon have it here. They are continuing the pressure. The next overshield is probably going to be around 5:30 or so we'll keep an eye on that.
He's just looking for that sniper spawn, coming off the static respawn now as he's looking up. Decides to turn around. If anyone comes around this corner, which they do, another shotgun kill for Snipe Drone right now, putting in some serious work. He's going to go up and try and grab that ammo. He could have another player pushing him from the opposing side, so he needs to be wary there. He is indeed. Grenade comes across. He's just going to back off, though. Get the reload. It's going to be double stack for him now, back to back at the moment. Not entirely sure what's been going on with OS off screen as we see him clambering up to that second platform.
It's going to be actually, I think, Hollers who's going to get it, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's actually still up. So we'll see if either team is able to grab it. And Jimbo actually gets his third of the game. Now look at Epsilon. They're only down by 6.
What a comeback from Epsilon. 34-39. Jimbo can do some damage with this OS as he's got the DMR. Gets the distraction medal. Finds Snaky in the corner. Cleans him up easily.
My gosh, look at that. 36-39. Let me remind everyone watching, the score was 26-11 in favor of CAZ only 3 or 4 minutes ago.
The comeback kings are on a roll at the moment. There's Flames. He's getting shut down with the DMR. Turns around. Look at like that teamwork. He called out that kill and just wrecked him from top mid.
I love the discipline there from Jimbo, right? He was shooting an opponent in the treehouse. He immediately looks away, does not even question that, right? He chooses to support his teammate and clean up that kill instead. And now look at Epsilon, they're up by 1.
This is such a turnaround night and day to what we saw earlier on at the moment. Snipe Drone turning around. He's got the same weapons again, Bravo. He's not let go of these pretty much for all the game. Lands the first shot, 3 players running in. That OS must be coming up very, very soon. Goes in with the shotgun, shuts him down.
Look at that play there. He jumps out with the shotgun and thrusts back to stay alive. So big plays from Snipe Drone. They only need 4 more kills to close out the match, and they're about to grab the overshield. Yes, it's Jimbo who gets the next one as well.
This is so important now. SMG and Sniper opts to leave them both. He's going to be calling them out as he pushes forward, grabs the shotgun instead. OS and shotgun is so overpowered at the moment. There's another one. Looking forward, he's in red base, he's getting shot in the back. Whips out the shotgun. I don't think this play, it doesn't matter anyway. The teamwork came in 48-42. Oh my word. They've done the comeback on CAZ. They've seen 2 more kills to see this one out, Bravo.
I mean, especially when we looked at the comeback that Epsilon was able to pull off here. They're only 2 kills away. You can almost be sure that they're going to get it now at 49.
3:49. Look at that cheeky jump from Jimbo. He knows the last kill there. Throws in the grenade, and that's going to be it. Epsilon clutch up. They take the win 2-0.
My gosh, that is a mean comeback, and Epsilon Esports is making a statement with that win. They close it out after being down 26-11, right? That match should have ended with Epsilon only having about 22 kills, even less on the board, but instead they mount the comeback. I loved how they pieced that together. Get the overshield, get the sniper rifle, and slowly start to come back. They did it over the course of about 3 or 4 spawn cycles, and then they pull away finally at the 41 mark. Just really disciplined, long gameplay there from Epsilon. They didn't give up on themselves despite being down by a huge margin, and they close out.
I never like to use the word choke, but to be honest with you, they had such a big lead. They should not have lost that. That was Jimbo with the power of the Epsilon at the moment, the people's champion. They will of course go forward to play Supremacy. This is a little bit of an ongoing rivalry between these two.
I was going to say, these players have seen each other on the European and even at times the U.S. stage as well. They're no strangers to one another, and we have 2 European powerhouses, Epsilon Esports and Supremacy, in our finals.
The one thing about this is it's all going to come down to discipline. Jimbo and Snipe Drone still quite younger players in comparison to the time that the opposing team spent in the game. These guys have composure. They know how to handle a grand final situation. Yeah. It kind of comes down to who's going to keep the composure most. Both teams know what they're doing. Let's put it this way. They're all veteran UK players. They know how to handle it, but it's whether or not they break Jimbo and Snipe